Hey, leaders out there. I'm gonna do a series of quick videos to hopefully just give people, any of you who are dealing with some crazy systemic emotional just anxiety right now. I just want to encourage you, and I'm gonna do a series of videos, and I'm gonna call it the case for composure right now, like in real time. And I want to just talk you through some specific strategies and real quickly over the next few days, the things that you can lean on in these moments, because what's happening with in culture right now, and not just related to the biology of the coronavirus, but also the potential emotional pandemic is quite frankly not just it's a hard time. I get the pressure, and I'm dealing with. I was talking to healthcare leaders this morning and imagining what they're facing in terms of the blame that they're getting, but also them trying to lead strong. And so I want to kick this off with an idea for you today, and it's this. It's from my book. Here it is, shameless plug, Composed, The Heart and Science of Leading Under Pressure. Hopefully it's relevant today. But I want to read you something just as a kickoff to this. And it says, I said, when we feel responsible for other people, we come face to face with pressure. Although pressure is challenging, there is an upside. Pressure is an indicator that something is changing, and change introduces the possibility that we'll learn something new. I'm not talking about simply learning a new skill, but the possibility that will fundamentally change who we are and how we show up. While the core DNA of our character isn't likely to change, we are constantly molded and shaped by our environment and by the positive and negative experiences we encounter. And then I said, you might be thinking to yourself, great, so you're telling me that pressure creates the opportunity to become better at leading other people? To which I would say, yes, that's exactly right. So, if nothing else, realize that these moments in hindsight are going to produce amazing leaders. I know that's hard to, that may not, that's not really a strategy, but I think the strategy is to realize that that's going on, because that's a potential that will emerge in the midst of this reality. And so next I want to talk to you about what pressure does to us, and what we can be aware of in terms of our sense of ourselves and our sense of connection to others. But for starters, just realizing that there are going to be some amazing developmental opportunities, and phenomenal leaders are already beginning to emerge in the midst of what some might describe as an emotional pandemic. At least I would sometimes. And so being aware of that. So that's one piece of the puzzle. And I look forward to talking about some other stuff in future days.